Hi guys, welcome back to another analysis on Crowcoin. Now this one is falling by a further 11% today, but I don't really think things are as bad as they may seem. What am I talking about? Well, I'm going to get into that and a lot more in this video. So once more, if it sounds like a good episode, do make sure to leave a like in it and subscribe if you haven't already done so. The more people that subscribe, the more this content is pushed to new people, and of course you'll be making a positive difference to the channel. Now I must also remind you guys that we do have a Patreon, link to that is in the description. We have a lot of content on there that is 100% for free, but more and more paid content is coming out. We published more than 10 times in the past week, and going forwards into this week that's going to be very similar. Now like I said, at least 50% of this is likely to be free, so you can view all that down below, and again more is coming out, so if you want to sign up you can, if you want to see it for free you can do so as well. But now we're going to dive in, but always remember I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. But here we go, and we're going to start off on the very simple chart, so it's easy for everybody to understand, and we have the 1 day over here. Now you'll see that from the morning we had this rise up taking us to well above 82 cents. However, from there we declined very steeply, coming all the way down to 72 and pushing a little bit lower than that. Now from there we started to go up again, touching 76 before falling once more, hitting our low of the day so far, which was down just below 70. Now, come out to the 7 day and you will see things are looking fairly red, but they're not really as bad as they look in my opinion, because the first thing that I want to highlight is look at the price that we are on now. I'm going to just highlight this on the trading view. So if you look at the price that we're on now, it really isn't too far away from, where we have been in the past, especially in the past week, and especially where it comes to lows. So you will see that we have been at this level both here, that's something that we have seen, and quite similar to this level, back here as well. So it's not something that is unseen in the past 7 days. And again, it does not make me too nervous. You will see how the line cuts through this before, and we have been lower, at some points in the past. So one thing is apparent as well, we're holding up very, very well in the range above, I would say, about 65 cents. Now, like I said, this pattern, it was looking fairly good. It could have gone up from here. It could have gone down. Unfortunately, it has gone down. It's dropped us by a further 10%. But once more, the same things as yesterday do apply. If you're in doubt, zoom out. In the past 3 months, this one has rocketed from a price of 16 cents to almost $1. We need to get some context and see where this one is, and also just look at the fact that this is nothing that we would have not expected looking at a general trend for a stock or crypto. Now you will see our resistance level at the ultimate high has been at a point of around 80 cents. We have been past it, of course, but both here and here it's working as a bit of resistance, and so far we look at supports potentially around 70 or 72, and below that we're looking to a support around 67 down to potentially 65. So yeah, we're still looking fairly okay on this pattern, and like I said, I do not think it is as bad as some people do believe. Now we're going to have a look on the technical charts just to break this down a bit further, and you will see on the 1 minute things are not looking too bad. Again, this is what you would kind of expect. We do want to see this one level out. So far we've seen lows around that 67/68 range, as I did mention, and that is a good sign. So we're coming up from there, which is fantastic, and you will see, yes, we have been lower than this in the past couple of days, but really this range in the 67/68 has worked as a nice support, and again below that we're looking for one around 65, maybe even the high 64s. So I do think it is possible that we are near the bottom. Again, this could all change tomorrow. If we do start to break past that bottom around the 64 mark, I would be a little bit concerned, but as far as I'm concerned right now, things are not looking too bad. Now the chart, in my opinion, is looking a bit more normal now. You guys will know I was saying from this rise, it's a case of this is not sustainable. We cannot rise like this forever. It just does not happen. Sometimes it does, but it's very rare, and it's usually very unsustainable, and it usually leaves a lot of people holding big bags, because if we go up by, 1,000,000%, let's say for example, and then the slightest bit of bad news comes out, or a lot of people start to sell, and that causes panic selling, we just come back down to the ground. With this one, we have some real value, so okay, it's going to rocket up a bit, it's going to come down a bit, but this, in my opinion, is nothing more than healthy profit taking, and that is a good part of trading, it's a good part of investing. If people have bought in at 16 cents and they're holding up to 90 cents and they feel comfortable with their profits, they have every single right to take profits. And subsequently, the coin has every single right to see a bit of a dip. Now, in the markets as a whole, we are seeing a bit of instability, a bit of fragility. So I think that is another factor to add in. But we must also take into account the big run that this one and a lot of our others have had. That doesn't mean it's bad to see a bit of a sell-off, and it doesn't mean we're not going to see more growth in the future. Like I said, the general market is looking quite unstable at the moment anyway, but right now, from what I'm looking at, we're seeing a bottom down here, we've seen a candlestick yesterday, green, fairly neutral, and actually coming into today, we've seen the body of the candlestick a little bit higher and shorter than what the one yesterday was. So really, you could draw a line down for sure, but now you can draw a little bit of a line up. Now, like I said, will this continue into tomorrow? I do hope so. What I want to see is the body of this candle get smaller, and like I said, I want to just see us consolidate in this range between at the lows, at the absolute low 64, coming up to a more normal level around 67, 68. That would be a nice level to see a bottom, but honestly, hold that 70 range and I think we're in a good place. If we do not go up by 10% tomorrow or 15%, I wouldn't be worried at all, but I do want to see us hold that minimum level of 64 cent. Just my opinion, and of course if it does go below that, I will be sharing an updated view of my opinions, as my opinions can change on a daily basis as we have more and new data to look at. So I hope you enjoyed this short one. Like I said guys, I'm going to be back with you all again tomorrow, but in the meantime we have a lot of other stock content and crypto content as well for you guys to view in the meantime. But I do appreciate you guys watching this video. Like I said, see you all very soon. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.